Hello, Days of Our Lives fans. It's finally Friday, March the 1st. John and Patch are racking their brains trying to find Wendy and Trip. After John leaves to go visit Tate, Konstatine comes in and confronts Patch. He plays on his emotions of his missing child, and Patch divulges the truth. Yes, he was there when his daughter died. He was the pawn's handler. And, oh, yeah, that's not a good situation. Meanwhile, Tate has been transferred to a halfway house here in Salem. Teresa and Brady go to visit him, and Brady's not on the visitors list. He doesn't want to see Brady. John comes down because he is on the visitors list, and he's trying to, support Brady and say, you got a good kid, it's going to be fine. Meanwhile, Teresa's trying to talk to Tate, and he's like, oh, look, I don't want to hear it. And she tells him the truth about how she lied and accused him of being part of a murder so she could get custody to take him to California. She took him away from his dad. It was her fault that he missed all that time. And John said it took courage for her to even admit that. Holly is awake and she wants to know what the heck happened. How did I end up in a coma? They ended up telling her she was slipped drugs. Now, they thought she was asleep because she said she couldn't remember anything, but then she overhears Nicole and EJ because they're stupid enough to talk at the foot of her bed. And Nicole's like, if she really was using that, just makes me a horrible mother and I would feel so bad I let her down. And then we see Holly's eyes open, so that's not good. Stephan is on his way to finish off Harris, but Harris has got other plans. He goes to approach his room and sees the mole is standing guard. And she's like, oh, thank goodness you're here. You need anything from the cafeteria? And she pats him on the shoulder, and at that moment he realizes she's in with Clyde. He goes in to shoot that in, as we shoot the deadly concoction in him, and Harris wakes up, grabs his arm, and says, not so fast. They ensue in a fight, and Harris is telling him, you want to work for me to help take Clyde down, or do you want to go to jail? And Stephan's like, yeah. Okay, and he said, all right then, I'll be in contact with you. Now get out of here. And Stephan literally runs out. Now, Harris is just bent over with pain from fighting with Stephan, and who walks in? The mole girl. And Stephan and Harris looks at her. She says something to him, and he said, you. And she goes to pull out her gun to finish him off, and in walks the nurse. She tucks her tail and runs like her butt is on fire. And that is a wrap for Finally Friday. It was explosive. Watch it if you can. Please subscribe and like, and thank you.